Hello, and today we are here for you, Reunited in Joy capital campaign, talking with our youth from CTK. This is Jacob Hendrickson. Hi, Jacob.
Hi, Jodie.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, or with me today, about our Reunited in Joy capital campaign. As you know, it is a campaign to help us pay down our mortgage. And so let's just ask you a couple of questions about Christ the King and what it means for you. What do you love about Christ the King?
I love our youth program. I love how we're connected, and honestly, throughout COVID and the Zoom thing, it's created a new opportunity for our youth, and it's been able to connect us because we're able to meet 2 to 3 nights a week instead of our just one Sunday that we be able to. And it just allows for a bigger opportunity for when all this COVID stuff goes away. It'll allow us to stay connected and allow for a stronger youth and a stronger family.
Absolutely. Yes, as Jacob said, we have been actually able to really stay together during COVID, and it's kind of in a way been a blessing. And I know we don't say very many blessings about COVID, but there's been some really amazing God moments that have been able to happen with Christ the King Youth, and it's been very special. Why do you personally support this capital campaign?
Really comes down to, if we cut down our mortgage, it'll open up funds for the youth, and opening up funds for the youth will allow for different opportunities. Like our Sundays, we go out all the time, or we go out for activities, and that'll help pay for that, and stuff like mission trips, it'll help pay for that. So it won't be such a financial burden on some of the families that want to send their kids on these trips but aren't able to.
That's right. It would be absolutely amazing if we would have just extra funds to make every family not have to always do as much fundraising, or stuff like that. So it would change a lot of how we navigate financially. As a youth at Christ the King that's graduating this year, what do you hope, if we pull off our big capital campaign, that is available for future youth of Christ the King?
For future youth, I hope they have a lot more opportunities and just overall a better structure for their youth. Right now, we've grown with our structure and we've been able to, but that extra budget will allow for like a lot of those low income families to participate in our youth activities and honestly strive in our youth, and allow them to feel just as part of the family as any other person. Even though they're just as welcome as they are now, they got to reach out, and we're all for them.
Absolutely. How has Christ the King helped you with your faith?
It's helped me tremendously in my faith. Honestly, we moved here in 5th grade and kind of thought church was a burden, kind of just get there, get my stuff done. And I didn't really learn anything. I wasn't really paying attention. But I've created a family with our youth. I help our 7th graders, and I'm helping you out. I was actually learning the stuff that I was supposed to learn in 7th grade, but I've been growing in that way, that I've been starting to explore my faith, and it's honestly grown quite a bit with the family our youth has created.
That's really wonderful to hear. We God has definitely placed some amazing people in our CTK youth, and to watch all of you guys grow in your faith, and myself included. Like, I didn't think that being a youth director would grow my faith. Obviously, I have a strong faith to be a youth director, but knowing that, watching all of the youth grow at Christ the King and want to be a part of God's family and learn about God and stuff like that, it's pretty amazing. Now, I don't know, do you have plans after graduation, Jacob?
Not as of right now, I do not.
So if you stay in the area, do you think that you will still call Christ the King your home?
I for sure will.
Absolutely. Great. what happens if you move away? What has Christ the King taught you about deciding to join other churches if you are not in the area?
Christ the King's taught me to grow the family I need. I need to reach out. I need to become a little active with the people in like other congregations to like create those bonds that I've created at CTK. We've created a family there, and you need to reach out if you're at a church, and you can create that same family that our youth has created now.
Absolutely. Do you think that if you stay in the area, besides calling Christ the King your home, do you think that you will still participate and help out with things for the youth?
Absolutely. I'll help you in whatever ways you need. I love being around the youth, and I love kids, and I love like teaching them what I've learned. And it took me a while to learn it, but honestly, coming from a kid, like a younger person, it'll sometimes relates to them a little bit more.
Absolutely. I feel that we can all learn something from the young and the old. There's a lot though of wisdom actually in a lot of the younger that I think some of older generations kind of forget about, is that because they've already been there, done that, and to watch kids learn from other kids and other youth, and how you can go to church and it's okay. It's you're still considered cool if you believe in God and praise him and stuff like that. Do you feel the same way?
Of course.
That's awesome. Do you have anything else to add to our Reunited in Joy Capital campaign?
I'm honestly just blessed that I can call CTK my home, and I just love the family we've created in our youth, and it's just been a great experience, and I hope to stay a part of it.
That's awesome, Jacob. We want to thank you so much at Christ the King for being a part of this discussion and helping us get the message out of how important our building and Christ the King is. I appreciate that you were taking the time this afternoon for us. Thank you so much, Jacob.
Thank you for having me on.
Yes, anytime.